And welcome to my weathercast here. I'm Tom Vicka. Well, we got a gloomy day for it and chilly. 53 right now out at AX and the dew point 25. That's low. The air in the lower levels of the atmosphere is dry. And of course, these clouds are just high and mid level clouds. We don't get much rain from that, but the pattern will favor the clouds to lower and thicken here through the rest of the afternoon, evening time frame and into the overnight. And that, of course, means that we'll see some rain coming into the area. And likewise up in Saw Parish for our friends in Gina. And by the way, thanks Cenla Broadcasting for the cams. Gina, you're 52. You got the same high and mid-level clouds, and your dew points are low in the 20s as well. Looking at the radar, this is indicating that we had one little wave of rain move up through portions of Natchitoches and Wynn Parish, and now it's up across even north of I-20 there. We're seeing more rain off to the west. Some indications are from some models that this is the area that we're going to be watching within the next 3 hours for additional rain development, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Nothing severe out of this stuff. And so we'll see if that pattern verifies. And then the models are kind of bringing that rain in across the rest of central Louisiana here during the night and into tomorrow morning. So again, we'll see about that. But that is a fairly decent signal in the models that we're looking at. And then Futurecast plays it out with rain increasing throughout the night and into tomorrow, like I just said, for the reasons. And then the Futurecast says that Saturday, hey, that's not going to be a bad day for us, folks. The weekend is not shaping up too bad. And the front to the south of us, notice this little twist. I want to call this to your attention right here. Moving out of the panhandles and into northwest Oklahoma, that is the center of the upper level weather system that's influencing our weather that forced these changes to occur, help bring the front in and so forth and so on. And down to the south of it, this is where we have that quick southwesterly flow aloft, cool dome with air below that. And so this is a favorable pattern for rain. It should start producing some rain here in Cenla in the not too distant future. We have already had some up across our northern areas though. Lows tonight, I think we'll bottom out in the 40s area wide. 45 is my average for Cenla. 46 is typical. So we're going to be right where we should be here for the first day of March. March comes in pretty much, I don't know, the first half wet, second half of Friday will be pretty good. So kind of a split decision there on the March, whether it comes in like a light line or a lamp. 24 is your record low. We won't be anywhere near that. Now, the lowest tonight could reach 42. I do have a couple of 43s in the area up to the northwest. 50 could be the highest tonight. Got 49 for Opelousas, Washington, and Ville Platte. Now, Friday's highs looks like about 65 is my forecast for an average. 67 is typical for this time of year. And we've been all the way as warm as the mid 80s in 1907. We'll see the warmer readings, 69. I do have that for DeRidder, 68 for Leesville. Then going to the north and to the east, looks like it cools off. We have 64 for Winfield and Gina. Jonesville, I've got 63 for you. And hello to the folks in Faraday, Vidalia, 61 for your max temperature for the day on Friday. So through noon Friday, so this includes the rest of this rainfall event for this particular system. I've got pretty much a broad stroke of 90% here across the area, a little area of 80s to the southwest, indicative of maybe lesser rainfall totals over in that direction. We'll have to see about that as well, as models indicate some of that might be true. Common amounts, the most common would be less than an inch. I think most of you will get wet, but I don't think you'll get over an inch of rain. You'll get less, but a few readings could be between 1 to 2 inches of rain here across central Louisiana. And of course, if that happens, we would see some pretty decent rains out of this. But for the most part, I believe that we're going to see less than an inch. So for Friday, we see the weather system moving out of central Louisiana as it takes the rainfall with it off to the east of us, and the flow begins to try to flatten out. But also notice out west that we're still looking at a lot of energy gathering in that direction. So by your Saturday time frame, the flow is pretty flat here across central Louisiana. And so that's going to lead us to a fairly decent day. Saturday looks like probably the best day out of the next 7. while a lot of energy, you can see a deep trough of sharp bends in the jet stream flow and the wind flow out there. A lot of forcing, a lot of acceleration of air happening out there. And California will prove to have a massive weather system here over the next several days. So we'll be in good shape here in Cenla for Saturday, but this next system taking shape out west, we'll have something to say about the weather pattern as we head into the time frame next week. So Futurecast in a longer time frame. This is going in toward Monday. I want to show this. This is the next big weather maker to affect us. Look at this huge, deep trough out to the west. Lots of forcing and acceleration going on over in that direction. And we'll play it out for you as it kind of moves in. And we start to see some quick, rapid flow right here over our part of the region from the southwest. Much of the energy stays to the north of us as well in that direction. But we will see this flow, this upper level flow, when it speeds up, it causes acceleration of air as well. It's a force. And so what is going to happen is we will see another round of rain and thunderstorms, probably more thunderstorms in that one than what we see out of this one for your Friday night and your Thursday night and Friday morning time frame. All right, so going beyond that, we'll take a look at next Friday. This is beyond our 7-day forecast, but this model offering some speculation as well that we may see another weather system start to cut off some there. You see a lot of forcing and acceleration of air there. So that is something that could be watched after our 7-day forecast, say toward the end of next week. But for now, this is what the 7-day forecast looks like. Go 50% on that rain chance during the morning hours when most of folks are going to be on their way to work and school after that rain chance is over with. And so 65 for your high, and there's your 45 low. 48, another cool, seasonally cool start Saturday, but we get 70 for a warmer day. And right now, no rain in the forecast. There could be some morning fog, though, on Saturday and Sunday. I want to remind you that I actually meant to put that on the 7-day, and I forgot it. So morning fog possible Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's not a bad day either. 20%. We'll see some clouds mixing with sunshine there. And a warm day, 78. Some readings could hit 80. And we'll see temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than Saturday morning, 58. So we're well above the seasonal benchmarks there. And warmer still for Monday, warm morning Tuesday. And we're in the 70s both days, but showers and thunderstorms come in with that next system I showed you in that Monday, Tuesday time frame there. And then going into Wednesday and Thursday, after a front comes through, it's not going to be a clean front come through because behind it, both Wednesday and especially on Thursday, we don't see much change in temperature indicative of kind of the upper level pattern. And then, of course, we'll see another rain chance crank up some probably by about the Thursday of next week, out ahead of that system I was showing you that may be cutting off in the southern Rockies by then. And if that happens, that rain chance Thursday could continue into next Friday. All right, folks, I'm through. I think we will see a pretty decent second half of the day on Friday. Morning rain chances on Friday, and the weekend not shaping up too bad. All right, get out and enjoy it. Nick Mick